Fox Carolina News tonight. Greenville County Council leaders are now pushing for more transparency with how your tax dollars are spent.
Fox Carolina's Kennedy Harris tells us how they're creating a team to overlook county spending.
Putting county finances under a microscope, a goal of some county leaders, now becoming reality through a new committee.
They really want to know what's been going on with the finances and where their hard-earned money is going, and I feel like that's very valid.
It's a campaign promise for Councilwoman Kelly Long. She will now serve as the chair for the new ad hoc audit committee.
Just follow that money and make sure it's going to where it's supposed to go, and if it's not, we're going to ask questions around that.
This committee, created by Chairman Benton Blunt, will serve as a way to provide more transparency, efficiency, and accountability. Their first task, hiring an outside auditor for an in-depth view of spending.
I've said all along, there's no worry that money's getting leaked anywhere. That's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is the county setting amounts for a budgeted item, and then somehow that doesn't get spent on that item, but it gets spent in a different direction with the county.
Councilman Steve Shaw says he'd like to see the county conduct a performance audit, looking at certain departments to see how they're spending the money they receive.
For instance, this brand new building here, I would like to see a dollar for dollar, penny for penny line item of what it costs to build this thing.
They've also considered a forensic audit, which would cost millions of dollars to scan the entire budget. But Long says it's more feasible to look into specific concerns like road spending.
I don't have any reason to believe we have anything criminal at this point, but we do have evidence that we need to know where money was going.
Shaw says ideally the county would spend around $300,000 to $400,000 on the audit. He feels it'll be paid back because afterwards they'll make budget cuts.
What are our priorities? What do we have to focus on first?
Kennedy Harris, Fox Carolina News.
Now, the county conducts an annual audit required by state law, but Shaw and Long say that audit doesn't look deep enough. The committee hopes to hold its first meeting in a few weeks.